The last show we went to, Guar, Ghoul, U.S. Bastards, He Is Legend, fucking sucked. Because
too many people.
Their mic was fucking cut off. Great instrumental fucking set.
Okay. Yeah.
But, Guar.
Yeah, those were the two that made the show.
God damn.
So guys, welcome to 5150 Underground Noise. We are talking about our top 3 shows of this year, our top 3 bands that we've seen of this year, and we're starting it off talking about the Guar and Ghoul show that we just saw this past weekend.
It's a virgin vodka.
It's water.
That was the joke, dickhead.
But, how cool was it that Malcolm just passed away, and then they fucking ended the show with
If You Want Blood.
That was a good save there.
That was fucking awesome. How cool was that?
And then they ejaculated blood on.
Of course, if you
Everybody.
want blood, you got it.
Yeah, see, how many people can say that they got the cock blood of a man
I got
killing
cock blood.
alien
Hello,
shot
I got it on here. I got it on my death patch.
Fucking ruined your battle jacket, right?
That was his.
No,
Yeah,
it
no, it
didn't
ruined my
ruin it.
battle jacket.
Didn't ruin it. Fucking added.
No,
to...
see, I was in the pit, but I was a little further back from the front.
Were you?
So I was like in the.
Yeah, I was drowning in the front row.
Yeah, no, the first like.
You used to get the blood, the black. What are those things called? Utter blood.
No, I got the dick blood.
Did you?
I got the dick blood and I got the chainsaw blood at the end.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's all about dick blood.
it's all about the dick blood.
Now, I was kind of disappointed that they didn't play "Sick of You" at the end because that's
Were you?
that's the one that they always close with.
Yeah.
I remember you guys saying
We were, we had a
please.
conversation about that, and I think it's because Blothar didn't want to. I mean, maybe they want to do like their own thing apart from
Well, he's gotta make
Rocky's
Of course.
type of
He
war.
has to make that shit.
Yeah.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like, okay, it's like going to see, I don't know, fucking Guns N' Roses, and they don't do like Welcome to the Jungle or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that going off of that, it's not so much that it was a disappointment not to see. It was just a change. It was a change in the overall dynamic of the band. It was a change where now your front man is not only being the one singing, but he's also going to be playing bass here and there. Like, that's different. That's not something that...
I like that
happened.
part. I think that was cool.
I did too,
When he
'cause
picked up their bass.
He was the original bassist for Guar.
He was.
They're pulling a Motorhead when they got
I
Wurzel
didn't know
in. Lemmy would just do vocals without the bass, and then Wurzel would come in and play bass, and then like...
Wurzel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't know
didn't-
that either. Goddamn.
Jesus.
You got the Motorhead historian.
I know. Yeah. If you have a Motorhead question, ask Waldo.
Alright, so we got the Guar one down, I think.
Guar Ghoul, fucking great show. U.S. Bastards, great fucking show, right?
Yeah, that...
He is Legend.
I think we
fucking
can all
sucks.
agree that was
Fuck
it.
them.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about Mayhem?
The Mayhem show, it was
It was a lot different than when I saw them the last time
Yeah.
a few
Was
years
it?
ago.
it was a good show.
It was a good show.
It was a really good show, but I think the problem with that show was that the Mayhem, they have this, no pun intended, they have this massive cult following.
Of course.
But it's mainly based around the De Mysterious, Dom Satanas, and everything that accompanied it.
They have put out fucking album upon album based on that, on Dead blowing his fucking brains out.
Yeah.
So they really have. So I think you're right when they built on that fucking whatever it's fucking called.
I mean,
What's it called? What's it called?
What, their cult following? Like
Yeah, the cult following. So I mean, because they fucking sucked. Maniac was a shitty vocalist.
yeah, Maniac was.
I hated that.
Maniac really was a bad vocalist.
I
See, the first time I saw Mayhem was with Maniac on vocals.
Did you like it?
I mean,
Besides
okay.
just because it was Mayhem, or
it's kind of hard to take it away from that, but it was a good show. But that's just because of the other headliners that fucking Watain and Rotting Christ.
God damn, that's a good fucking show.
But it's it's kind of hard to say I didn't like their set, but at the same time, I mean,
you got to respect where they came from.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And the roots, and they're still continuing this shit 2017, they're still doing
Right.
this shit.
Without them, there really wouldn't have been such a large wave of black metal.
No,
Because
that's the first wave.
After the controversy that surrounded Mayhem, that's what really pushed not the music into the mainstream, but just pushed the music in general.
Especially black metal.
Right.
For sure.
Because you had all of these news reports going on over
Oh,
in
goddamn.
Scandinavia saying
We
how
all remember the revolver pictures or with Varg wearing the chainmail.
Yeah.
Rich
fucking-
Knack with the
right?
fucking
Yeah.
sword.
We all,
and,
right?
and I mean
the mystique.
over in Europe when this shit was happening, it was plastered everywhere. These images of these scary black metal artists burning down churches and killing each other, that was plastered across Europe.
Especially in America. In America, you saw that shit, you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
That's fucking badass.
because at this
Because we all
point,
want to do that shit. Well, maybe not we all, maybe us, but you know, you see that shit, you're like, holy fuck, these guys are true as fuck.
yeah, because you had bands coming out of like
You know,
the Florida death metal scene, and people were like, you know what, this is really heavy shit. These guys are crazy.
Emperor, Dissection, all that shit.
They were all saying these guys are really fucking crazy.
Fuck.
And then you found out that there were a group of these guys
So
over in
disappointing.
Europe that were killing each
That was
other.
gonna be loud.
Fucking killing each other, burning churches, and burning churches is fucking cool as fuck. I mean, fuck, I would have, well,
Yeah.
fuck, I will. But, you know, but they lived it, they wrote about it, they did that shit,
Right.
and they recorded that shit, and then the sideways shit is where they build on that shit, but they haven't done nothing new since. Where Mayhem drove Dark Throne from a death metal band to a black metal
Which
band.
that death metal album wasn't bad at all. It
That's
was
a
good.
great
It was a
fucking
good
album.
fucking album. It was solid.
That first Dark Throne album is fucking great. I think it's better than their black metal shit, but that's me.
Like I get what you're saying. I mean, it was kind of like Mayhem was kind of riding.
Oh,
along with-
Euronymous, he steered all that shit towards.
They've been riding on that wave up until 2017,
Yeah.
and that's why so many people come out to see them. But now I don't think that I'm the only one saying this, but did Immolation just absolutely blow Mayhem away?
They stole the show for the night.
Fuck
for
yeah,
sure.
they did.
For
Yeah, they weren't headlining,
yeah,
but
they
they sure as shit they should.
But that's pure fucking death metal, fucking in your face.
None of
Death
they didn't.
metal.
None of them had any pedals. There was no wah pedals. It
No,
was just the
I
fucking
mean,
guitar
it's just
hooked up to
down
the
to
amp,
just fucking.
which
you
is
know what I
rare
mean?
to see in any band.
No.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all.
Of course,
But, you know,
no.
tools of the trade. But
That's the
it's
that's
just
the best
interesting
thing
to see.
about
It was very rare to see that in a death metal band. No,
Right?
no
Sometimes
pedals or anything.
every guitar player stepping on their pedals and shit, and no,
It worked. I mean, obviously, if you're in you're playing thrash, you're playing tech death, whatever it is. But
yeah.
in the live show, it's been a long time since I've seen a band not have any type of pedals.
But
Especially opening up for Mayhem. If you're going true blue, just fucking death metal, just in your face with no theatrics, what they have 2 fucking backdrops or you know whatever, and they just fucking pummeled your face, you know, and so that's where you know fucking Immolation is just gonna give you what they are.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing to talk about. It's Immolation.
Right.
You know. So, what was the next fucking show?
Okay,
we saw?
highlight for me.
Highlight.
One of my top 3 concerts of the year. I just gotta say, because I finally got it off the bucket list, was Ozzy this year.
Yep.
At
Jesus,
Aftershock.
that fucking Christ!
Aftershock 2017.
What a set list!
Cried during
God
the set
damn.
like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
3-4 times? Yeah. I did
Right.
too, man.
It was a trip because he played. I was very disappointed he didn't play anything from Diary of a Madman, which is my favorite album by him,
Yeah.
and I know all the songs on there. But
It was
I
a
mean,
great
oh
set.
my god,
Nonetheless,
amazing
it was
set.
a great set. And he sounded great. He moved great.
Zach
You know, you
fucking
can tell he
blew
was
everyone
sober.
away with the guitar playing. You can tell he was sober.
You can tell Ozzy was sober, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
Yeah, 'cause he
5-hour
was
energies
clear.
and fucking water just
That's,
lined up on the
and that's
drum.
fine, but
5-hour energy is the closest thing.
he
you
did the
can come
one
to
double
Coke
jump,
nowadays.
and then he had to go take a 10-minute break. Was Zach soloed behind his
I
fucking...
did love that they he did a lot of old Sabbath stuff because
Yeah.
you know now that Black Sabbath is over as a band after the end tour.
Fairies
You
wear
know,
boots.
that was our
That
little,
shit blew me away.
that was our little taste of like
Fuck.
old Sabbath. It was him. You know, that's the last we're gonna see of it.
I think
And
so. I think
When they
so.
put War Pigs.
Well, of course you're gonna play War Pigs, Iron Man, Paranoid.
They closing with Paranoid. It was
You have to. You have to.
yeah.
You
there's-
have. You're right. You have. To.
I was a little surprised that he played Mr. Crowley as his second song of the night. I feel like there was going to be a little more build up to it, and then just like completely dark.
Yeah,
and ominous,
I think
like,
he just went straight in and just played hit. I mean, basically, it was a greatest hits live fucking
Right.
package.
Right.
it was
but
great. I was
when
fucking
you're-
hammered. I lost my voice.
When
after
you're an
Mr.
artist-
Crowley
Right.
completely, yeah.
When you're an artist, part of the issue with performing live is you can't just be able to play. You need to be able to know how to order your set list, and unless you're going to play just like one
That's a-
album
yeah.
straight
That's a
through.
very big part of playing live.
Yeah, you have Ozzy, who I can't remember what he started out with, but I remember it was
Bark
fairly
at the Moon.
Yeah, Bark at the Moon, which is a very fast, high energy song, and then goes to
Great
Mr.
fucking
Crowley.
song.
And it's,
You get the
it's
crowd
something
up.
that everybody knows for the most part. I mean,
Yeah, you get Bark at the Moon, get the crowd up, and then Mr. Crowley, you're like, holy fuck.
But-
Oh, fuck.
I mean that's my favorite
Usually-
Ozzy song of all time.
Usually there's a
Just-
lead into
It's
it.
a childhood thing. My first Ozzy song.
No, he played Mama I'm Coming Home.
That was a great. That was
Fuck, man.
That
the
was
whole
good.
set. The whole set.
Cried like a bitch.
Aftershock 2017 was a great fucking festival.
Yeah,
Nonetheless.
it really was.
One band that disappointed you in Aftershock.
One band that disappointed me.
Yeah, that you were like, okay, like excited to see, and then you were just like, wow. Like,
I'll say
fuck.
it's gonna cause a lot of shit, but I'll say Stone Sour.
Stone Sour.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Because they just basically just went up there. This is us. This is what we do. We're done. They seem to me, looking at what I saw, they just went. They just.
I
Went
mean, it
through
was
motions.
high energy, you know, but it wasn't like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Like,
it was just like we're here. We're gonna do this shit, and we're done. You know, it's like it's not like how you doing. Fucking, we're gonna. You know.
Well, I mean, they're on the time crunch too, so that kind of.
Yeah, everybody's on.
Manson not being there
That
kind of
That
fucked.
fucked hurt.
It
Yeah,
fucked up
Are
a
you
lot of
kidding
the
me? Manson,
times.
Yeah.
and-
You know, protester and fucking butcher babies.
Yeah. You know, what about you guys? What was your fucking most disappointment
Yeah.
artist?
My most disappointing artist. I just had. I was just thinking. about it.
Or the
Like
fucking
just
most
anybody,
you know,
just
or
anybody
most
being at
surprising.
the
I'm gonna-
festival.
That you were like kind of excited to see, and
I
then you
got
saw
one.
them, and you were like,
You're like,
wow.
Oh, fuck.
I got one. So, and this, I know that you guys are probably gonna hate me for saying this, but I would probably say Steel Panther.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
get your ass beat.
Is it because they didn't
were
play
fucking
Glory Hole?
No, okay, so that was part of
Because
it.
that was,
a great
I mean,
that was
set.
part of it.
That was a
It
great
was,
set.
it was a
yeah.
great set, but for
there was
whatever
tits out and everything.
for whatever
That's all that
reason,
matters.
it didn't resonate with me. I've listened to the music constantly. I've seen
Still
their
the rules.
I've seen live videos, I've seen their music videos, but for whatever reason, that at least the stage show that they presented to me,
They put on a good show.
they did, but it just didn't. For me personally, it just didn't hit me.
Have you talked to your psychiatrist and have you got the I'm gay shit out of the way first? Because they were fucking
Oh yeah,
awesome.
yeah. No,
I mean, how can you not like fucking 80s glam and tits? Are you fucking kidding me?
and blow.
Plus the humor and that shit.
it was a lot of talking, though, I will say.
Lot of talking,
a lot
yes.
of talking. But
It was
it worked. It worked.
Yes, it was comedy, glam, tits.
they could have squeezed out.
Right.
How do you not like that, man?
yeah. No, I totally get it. I'm not saying that it was a bad set. I enjoyed it, but for whatever
I mean,
reason,
they could have played Glory Hole like that would
Well,
have hurt.
I guess
You're
I
stuck on Glory.
I love that song.
I built them up. I built them up in my mind to be
Yeah.
like it's going to be this amazing kick-ass show.
They're at a festival. What are
Yeah,
they gonna do?
right. But
How about Code Orange and fucking Power Trip though?
Code Orange,
Just
Power
slay
Trip,
fucking people, right?
Code Orange rules.
Just slay
It was
people.
it was a
Power
shame
Trip?
we couldn't hit the pit up like I had visualized
At
because
Code Orange or Power Trip?
Both.
both. There was a lot of
Yeah.
those, there was a lot of Karate Kids in the pit, and that
Power
really
Trip, yeah.
fucks it up.
I
Because
hate that. Yeah,
I thought it
fuck
was just
that
going to be
shit.
like an old school, like a goat whore kind of
the way it's
type
supposed to
of
be.
type of pit, where they're just
Yeah.
like fuck it, old school, just
Yes.
regular old mosh pit. But
Yeah.
you got all this shit going on.
Yeah.
I was-
Fuck you,
Mm.
fucking Ralph Macchio, fucking
Yeah.
Fuck
You're not part of
I ain't
Suicide
looking,
Crew,
I ain't
bro.
looking to get a fucking swift kick to the fucking chin.
Yeah, no, 50,
Fuck off.
5150
They're not
does
metal
not
enough.
condone
Did you
crowd
see
killing.
when I
Fuck
pointed? I was
crowd
like, dude,
killing.
look at that fucking guy right there. You just see this kid do a perfect roundhouse
Yes.
kick in the middle of the pit. Oh god.
You know,
God.
I was really, I think Code Orange, when I first heard of them, I think I heard of them last year. I was kind of late to the bandwagon.
Same.
And when I was watching them and I had listened to some of their music and I'd seen a few of their live videos from over, I think in Philly, you know, I saw the energy that they brought. But
They have good stage
it was unlike anything I had seen until I saw them live. It was the energy of like a Dillinger Escape Plan. It was
Fuck them.
no.
I don't want to go.
No,
that
I'm
far.
not
Like, you're talking about
I'm not saying that-
stage-wise.
right. I'm not saying that the
Stage-wise,
music
not
is the
crowd.
same.
All right.
I'm
Okay,
saying
good
that
save there, boy.
Stage-wise is different, yeah.
Good save.
yeah.
But
No,
I understand that. Just,
I'm not saying the music is the music is not the same.
No.
You have a hardcore band going up against Dillinger.
I
That's not
understand.
the same.
I understand what you're
But
saying.
The
when you-
hardcore band wins every time.
when you have the bass player having veins popping out of the side of his head and their guitarist climbing up the scaffolding on the stage.
I mean, it's no G.G. Allen, but it's, you know, fuck you, like high energy.
Yeah, I mean the closest you're getting to G.G. Allen is
Yeah.
a Cancer Slug show. these
Nobody's
days.
throwing
I mean,
shit in the crowd.
A Cancer Slug show or a Shining show. That's about all you're getting.
It's,
Power Trip, Code Orange. But what I heard was Power Trip had more hardcore kids in the pit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't.
what I heard.
I didn't
I was
realize.
eating fucking French fries. So I
From
didn't-
where we were sitting or standing,
Yeah, I was.
you look over and you see some of the dudes
Just
doing
fucking karate moves.
No, you see like some of them actually doing like old school rules and everything.
Good, yeah.
And then there's like
you could see it was the guys with like the suffocation, like the old tattered
Fucking
suffocation
suffocation
t-shirts,
shirts
like they
on.
had it.
Doing
And
the
then-
right thing.
And then you go and you see, these fucking douchebags in there and
fucking
just
wearing
throwing
knock
cakes
loose
in there
shirts
and
and
like.
Nobody's looking to get a fucking brown belt in a pit at Aftershock.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
a fan of the hardcore music. I
love the music.
I love
Yes,
the fucking
the
music.
fans fucking suck.
See, it was an interesting
Fans,
mix of like the crowd
See,
because
I
of
hate
the
that shit.
because of the
Just wanna
like
make
people
sure I
headlining. You know, there was like hip hop, and then you got bands like fucking
Aren't you
Hollywood
a
Dead,
cameraman?
and that's
Yeah.
their own type of crowd. And then you're mixing that in with like suicidal tendencies.
Fuck you.
So you got those
Fuck
kids
you.
going in an ST pit, and it's
But
like
that's good, the
it fucking
kids-
clash. It's this, and that's why there was a lot of drama in the pits. Like people start swinging and fucking throwing elbows. And,
Not
like,
at suicide. Not on the suicidal pit.
No, there were.
there was a
There
few
was?
suicidal.
Yep.
It was.
The
There
pit,
was,
yeah. When I
right.
went in the pit for suicidal, there was
Did
a
they
few.
get-
There was a few of these
they get
motherfuckers
the-
in there.
Did they get fucking kicked the fuck
It took a few people to like. You gotta rally. You gotta rally your people up and be like, let's get this piece of shit out of here.
See this motherfucker?
Yeah. But it
That was a great set, Suicidal.
suicidal.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, Suicidal really killed it. They
Can we just talk about
Yes.
how they fucking played I Shot the Devil? And I was talking about it for like weeks on end, like,
Right.
man, I'm disappointed.
Nobody heard
Suicidal's
that
never
shit.
gonna play.
Nobody heard that shit.
I've never seen any footage of
Years.
them playing that song since like the 80s. And then, 3-4 songs in, it's like, you just hear fucking
Like, are you
Mike,
kidding
I
me?
shot Reagan.
And
I
that
lost
riff?
my shit. I sobered up. I fucking,
Sobered up real quick, you're like-
yeah.
Yep.
The
Are you
song hit
kidding
the
me? I
super
mean,
switch.
Come on, I mean, they've been doing it for so long, and they still have the fan base.
I got a soft spot for that
They are
song.
the biggest, I think, DIY bands.
Yeah.
DIY band that is doing it. You know what I mean? They're like,
Like DR,
we-
like them and DRI,
we-
like
we may put out an album, but we may not, and we'll still tour, and you'll still fucking shred.
just
you know?
pull a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, you'll still have a fucking giant fucking pit because it's suicidal. You know, is that just me or fucking?
Yeah, no,
What do you guys think? I mean, you guys are younger than me. I'm old.
yeah, no, I completely agree. I think
Slayer put on a good show.
Fuck off.
Suicidal was kind of they were the ones that pushed the DIY movement,
Oh, of course.
and they're basically the parents, grandparents, godfathers, however you want to put it.
That
Of,
old joke.
it is an old joke.
That's fine. Get it? Because you're old?
No, I think that you are right. they are different from any other band because most bands have the vision that they are going to, spend $5,000 in the studio and then come out with a great album. When
Sounds great.
Yeah, when they just said,
precision,
we want to go out and we want to make some music that people can feel. We want to make music that we like, and if you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
That's the whole thing, and that's why that's my favorite fucking band. Because if you like it, you don't, and if you don't, fuck off.
Yeah.
They're not looking to sell fucking 1 million fucking records, and they'll play festivals because, I mean, come on, Mike Muir's fucking, he's getting up there in age,
Well, you're not gonna not play a festival as a band. It just doesn't matter what genre it is. There's festivals for everything. And if you're one of those bands, like it's like, oh, I'm above, playing an open air festival, just arena shows, $1 million.
I don't.
It's
No, I'm not
like,
saying
what the
they're
fuck?
above, but I'm just saying because they rarely have a headlining tour.
Yeah.
Right.
And they'll go festivals because Mike Muir he's getting older, man. You know what I mean? So they go 30 minutes and punch you in the fucking face and just leave. And
I mean, they go fucking hard for those 30
and
minutes.
they'll leave you wanting more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's why you guys are awesome because you can respect that shit. Because I grew up with that shit, and that's fucking awesome.
You're old.
Fuck off.
What was your disappointing aftershock band?
The bathroom.
Fuck the bathrooms.
Fucking beer line took forever, and fuck those motherfuckers that are paying with a card at the beer line. And sorry, sir, it's not working. And I'm sitting there with $5 cash. Can I jump ahead? I just want to fucking.
And they're not even getting beer. It's like, let me
Right.
get 2 waters. Like,
Ah,
you son
fuck
of a
off,
bitch.
dude.
Yeah.
5 fucking minutes. Anyway, all right, go ahead.
Greatest band disappointment?
What was your?
What band this year did you not like? And by the way, we are at probably about 20 minutes on the
It's
clock.
alright. You
We'll
can
just-
stop it
we'll
right
do
now.
some
We're just-
editing. We'll do some editing.
This is where it happens, where we just fucking just have.
Yeah,
banter,
no, I like
you
it.
know what
I like it. So you were the only person to not say what your
Yeah, it's a goddamn thing.
favorite and least favorite.
Favorite release, what you got?
My favorite? Fuck me.
Just say it. You know it's gonna be
Gojira.
Oz.
Gojira.
Gojira over
Gojira.
Ozzy.
Gojira.
Honestly, Gojira. Because watching them actually made me a bigger
Gojira.
fan of them.
Good giant.
I tried that.
Vagina.
Like, it's just the stage energy that they have.
Big pits, big tits.
You're fucking right.
That's fucking.
There wasn't any tits out in Gojira. There was.
You
Yes,
shut
there
your fucking
were.
mouth.
was,
Yes, there was.
You
Yeah.
shut your fucking mouth.
got
You
that
weren't
on
there,
YouTube.
bro.
Yeah, big tits.
I was in the
Big
pit.
tits.
Big tits and big tits.
Gojira.
What about
really?
disappointing show?
Cool.
Disappointing?
That way, I mean, you were just like, wow, what the fuck, man, this was kind of weak compared to what I expected.
Stone Sour.
The band that
A perfect.
Corey
circle.
Taylor's gonna make a response
Yeah,
video to
a
use.
perfect
Fuck
circle.
you.
a perfect circle.
Fuck
God.
you,
Yeah.
Stone
That
Sour.
sucks.
It's a toss up between a perfect circle and Stone Sour.
Thank you. Stone Sour sucks.
Like
That's all.
I've always wanted to see Stone Sour because I saw
And-
Slipknot.
How disappointed were you in Stone Sour's performance? You know
There
you were
was
bummed.
no energy.
That's what. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
I
It's
can't.
just
They
like,
just-
all right,
they
guys,
were like,
we're
we're
gonna do,
here.
We're gonna do the same thing we did for the past 6 shows before this, and just
And we're
say
done.
fuck it.
I can't
We're
judge Stone Sour's set because I only caught like the very tail end of it.
Suck.
But
I was there for 20
So,
minutes.
I'll
and then
say that-
Let me
tweaked out.
judge it for you. It sucks.
I know. I'd say a perfect circle was
I had
just
to go see my boy
crap.
Tech.
Well, yeah. I mean, Maynard sucks. Period.
I feel like it's a band that's built more for arena shows.
Which one?
Yeah.
Perfect Circle, because
Oh,
I saw them.
no.
I was disappointed, but it wasn't musically like okay. They
Musically, they're
they sounded
great,
good,
yeah.
but it was
Musically.
just their set got repetitive because Maynard is just that kind of guy that's like, oh, I'm
I
fucking
hate Maynard live.
mysterious
Yeah,
or
he's-
whatever the fuck
you know,
his thing
hide
is.
He was hiding behind
Yeah,
the
what,
Yeah.
when did that start? When he's, I don't want to be in the spotlight because I want to focus on the music, whereas 5 years ago, he was running around stage like a fucking madman.
It's the same thing. This may fucking tell my age, but the same thing with Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder.
God damn.
Eddie
it.
Vedder used to give interview after interview
Yeah.
after interview, and once their shit started selling, he was very like reclusive. He's like, no, fuck that. It's
Yeah,
the
you're
same
really
thing
showing
with
your age
Maynard.
on this one.
I mean,
No,
Ozzy
but
was
it's
like,
the same thing with Maynard. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Ozzy's getting
I'm just
fucking
saying he
interviews while
stumbled. I'm saying he
stroking.
wouldn't give them,
He's
and he
having a
would
stroke
be
giving
very
interviews.
reclusive. And it's the same thing with Maynard. Maynard will do a whole set behind the drum riser
Didn't he
or
also
whatever.
didn't he do shows with his back turned to the crowd?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
fuck that, dude. You're paying money
Sits
as a
in
fucking
like sits in
fan.
a chair and just sits
Right?
it back to the crowd.
If that's their thing, that's their thing. But
I've
fuck
seen
that.
Maynard 3 fucking times. I've seen Tool twice. No, I've seen Tool 3 times, and the 4th time was with a perfect circle.
You saw his back. You saw Maynard.
And then yeah, it was just like every time I see him, I'm just like, can you just put
Fuck
a bra?
you, Maynard.
Can you just put on the bra and do all your crazy
Right?
shit you used to do back in the day? Like,
Do something, bitch.
I mean, I get bands have to evolve, but it's like, okay, bro, you're not putting out any new material.
Terrible.
Why are you
Terrible.
being a dick to your fans? You know?
All right, so really quick, because I know we're running short on time. Your favorite overall concert, like not just favorite band, but just concert
We'll
in
go.
general. And,
This year?
Yeah, and like a sentence or two to elaborate.
Damn, bro.
Shit, that's tough.
Fucking Slayer, bro.
Fuck off. You know what? The one of the best shows this year that we've been to, I'm gonna have to say Guargul, man. Guargul. That was a great show.
Yeah, it was.
It was fucking
really
cool.
was.
Theatrics, musically, great fucking show.
You got soaked in blood, and then War came out. And more
I didn't.
blood.
I was too old. I bailed.
Alden, what about you?
Shit, man.
I've never heard of shit, man.
You know,
I don't remember seeing them.
I'm gonna say Iron Maiden because
I wasn't there.
he wasn't fucking there.
No, that's awesome.
It's a toss up between a few of them. Iron Maiden, my second in command, my second round draft would have been Ozzy. Third, probably the Havoc show on St. Patty's Day.
You're dick for that one.
It was
nice.
Iron Maiden was just, my God, man.
Maiden was
Sweet,
there,
yeah.
was up there
It was
with.
fucking. It was just Maiden has a soft spot in my heart because it's one of my
Yeah.
childhood bands, and
yeah,
it just.
I understand.
I was split with Maiden because I loved the show. I hated the crowd, and at a show that
Fuck
big,
dude,
the crowd comes into it.
I wasn't there, but all three of you guys say the same
The
shit.
crowd.
See, me and my
literally
buddy-
ruined the show.
Yeah.
My buddy Richie,
Well-
I was like, you know what, dude? I'm hammered. This is Iron Maiden. This is probably the last time I'm going to see him in my entire life. So I got fucked up. I went shirtless. I stood up in the stairs in the little hallway.
Fuck yeah,
And I was
dude.
just, me and him were just doing our thing. And, people up there weren't really saying anything.
They were like sitting there.
They were
eating
just kind of
popcorn.
chilling.
Yeah.
But, I was going hard in the paint. I lost my voice fucking 2 songs into the set. It was,
I think the Maiden show deserves its own video.
just because of how the magnitude of the band. That's like,
it's Maiden.
Yeah, and they were hardcore kids in Maiden.
Yeah, hey,
Fuck off.
we gotta save this because we gotta have just a storytelling discussion about Maiden. So let's save that for a second video. What was your favorite
you're up,
concert?
you're up.
Overall
Do I have to
concert.
name one, or can I name like more than?
Just name one. You've been talking so fucking much.
Yeah, I mean we're
Name
tired
one.
of hearing your voice.
You guys make me blush.
Just go. Trump.
Honestly, the Tech 9 show,
Sorry, you squeaked on him. Tech 9.
the Calm Before the Storm tour.
Alright, fuck off. What's yours? Tech 9.
This is why he's camera shy.
I know I love you, but fuck off.
For me, it was kind of a toss-up between.
How come
either-
he gets more than one?
Because you
I-
said Tech 9. Fuck
It's
off.
shut
Hey, you
off
could have
after
said
one.
toss-up. You didn't. Fuck you. It was a toss-up between either the Addicts or Hell Yeah for me.
Alex was a
Because-
great
Oh,
shit.
that's right. We saw Hell Yeah this year.
Those two
forgot
shows.
about
I
that.
did too. I fucking
so
forgot.
Those
fucked up.
those two shows for me. Those
Oh, yeah,
two
good
shows.
show, though.
Yeah, Hell Yeah.
The crowd- The crowds were small enough to where like there could
You have
be
a good time.
there
right?
could be a good pit, and for both of those shows, we were in the pit the whole time because it was clean and it was a good pit. It wasn't just like one where you're.
rules.
It wasn't just one where you're leaning against each other.
No,
You know.
I totally fucking forgot about Hell Yeah. That
So
was a
did
good
I.
show, man.
Yeah.
most disappointing set of the year for me, Whitechapel on that
Oh,
headlining.
fuck
Yeah.
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 I think that is fucking period.
Man.
Fucking Whitechapel sucks live.
And I
That was
went.
a
Okay, here's the
terrible
thing.
I
Terrible
went
show.
for Whitechapel.
See,
I was
exact-
more, I was more excited to see Whitechapel.
That was terrible. Terrible.
I've seen Whitechapel like 6 fucking times.
Goddamn,
The
I don't
very,
remember
the
that.
very, very first time I saw them was like 2009, I think.
Oh, you saw them at like that.
And
Were they good
their
then?
their stage presence, nothing like it is today. I totally understand what they were going for.
What?
Like-
Nothing?
No, like with
Really?
the lights, like with the lights and shit. You know, the strobe and
What, an epileptic?
everything.
No,
I get it. I get
I see
the
what you're
overall
saying,
idea of
yeah.
it, but you can't. I don't think like they understood the magnitude of the bands that were following
You
them
can't go from fucking goat whore,
to you
No,
know
you can't
it's
go
like cattle
cattle
decaf, and then go
Goat
over.
Nation, Go Whore, and then Whitechapel, and not fucking.
And then I was in the very front, and I'm just like, okay,
what do you got?
fucking, and then
Give me something.
and then it was just
Nothing.
disappointing. I'm like, you know
Goat,
what?
Goat Horse stole the fucking shit.
I've been holding in, taking a piss for 45 minutes for this. Like, I was thoroughly disappointed. Vocally, yeah, they sounded
You're totally
good,
right.
but stage presence is more than half of it for me.
I will
and
totally agree with you.
Whitechapel just didn't bring it,
Worst show of
the
the year.
energy, which is disappointing because I like them as a band. I mean, I grew up with their shit.
Yeah, they're great on
Like,
on
whatever,
CD
but-
record, whatever. Yeah,
it just wasn't my
it was
thing.
blah.
Especially,
Blah. It was like
you got that weird mix of the fucking hardcore, deathcore kids with the old school,
It just seemed like
It
on
was
stage they were good, just like, all right, we're here, we're gonna do this, and we're done.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
yeah. They did do a lot of their older songs though, but
Yeah, but so Go
what
Whore.
good is that if you don't have the energy
That's
to
what I'm
match
saying.
it?
That's why Go Whore.
Hey, whatever. They close with this is Exile.
Worst show.
That
Here. You can say Whitechapel too. Fuck
Yeah.
Whitechapel.
All right. Well.
Just fucking say it. Just say it.
Yeah, it's gotta be Whitechapel.
Yeah, fuck off.
All right. So, anyways, you guys, hope you enjoyed this video. For 5150, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us either how great we're doing or how much of a shit job we're doing because we don't fucking care either
We'll do
way.
better next time. Fuck off.
Yeah, subscribe because we promise we'll be better. We're sorry.
We're trying.
Don't yell at us. All right. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.